Hello, 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 hello. Let's see. I am live. I'm jumping on to do what I've kept you waiting for, which is the last 4 cusp signs that have not heard from me in a little bit. So I am jumping on to do Aries-Taurus, Taurus-Gemini, Cancer-Leo, and Libra-Scorpio. And you may just see yourself in this. These will be time-stamped. You may just see yourself in this, even if it's not exactly your sign. As I always say, we're made up of so many signs. And if you're like me, you're just a believer in the synchronicity of tuning into the right reading when you're meant to. So let's see what's going on. This is for Aries-Taurus. Aries-Taurus. Going to do a Celtic cross to see what comes up. And I will show you as we go. Let's see. I'm using the Japardize deck. I will list it in the description box. I'll do some clarifying and I'll pull a couple oracles as well. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to take a look and then I'm going to hold up some cards for you so you can see what I pulled for you. This is Aries-Taurus, and it's just whatever energies are coming up. So you actually start with the situation energy is the Ace of Wands. So this is your Aries side, most likely. The challenge is the Queen of, in this deck, it's Gardens, but that's Pentacles. Wow, there's actually a bunch of fire. It's fire, a little bit of air, a little bit of mental sword type stuff, but a little bit of cups, but really it's a lot of fire and a lot of pentacles. So a lot of energy to build, to make something happen, build projects, pursue goals. Just feels like that could be on your mind, but it's coming out of a transition. It's coming out of a change. So I'll go through it with you. You have this situation that could be a new start. It could be a new, I'm feeling like it's probably around, I'm feeling like it's a little bit around work right now, but I'm going to clarify. So Aries-Taurus, this is a little bit around work, or it's not coming out as like a love relationship right now for me. It's coming out more like career. And the challenge might be it could be a person, it could be an actual Queen of Pentacles. That's the challenge, but I'm feeling like it could just as easily be that's your side of you that wants things kind of really nice, wants things balanced, wants things productive, wants to make good choices, wants to nurture all the parts of your life. And I just feel like your attention has been on taking care of all that. And something says to me that a change has to happen. The basis of the reading is the 3 of Pentacles, or in this deck, the 3 of Gardens. So that there's a project you're thinking about, or initiative that you're thinking about, or something that you're thinking about, some partnership or learning opportunity could be right for some of you, that this is all about. So there's a learning opportunity, career, role, or that kind of thing that's at the core of this for you. It's got the ability to be quite, inspirational, to provide a great new start of like new energy for you. In the recent past, it's been a decision. It's been a crossroads that you've had to come to, 2 of Wands. And what's on your mind is a transition. The fact that you came to a crossroads, 2 of Wands, and what's on your mind is just this issue of leaving one thing behind for the next thing. So you kind of know this is coming. And I feel like it's, again, amid you trying to carve out the right path for yourself, the right result, the right balance, the right choices for you. And where you're coming from is the Knight of Wands. You want to be motivated, inspired. You want to act on your inspiration. You want to kind of take the inspirational path. You might be wanting to go fast, but your situation is calling upon you to definitely, just take a beat and make a good assessment. In the very near term, you do have the Six of Pentacles or the Six of Gardens. So you will have the ability to think about a role or a situation that will bring you some of that balance, some of that healthy give and take. If you were depleted in the past by putting your attention to too many things or giving too much, whether it was family or work, it looks like whatever you're thinking about here or entertaining is going to have the ability to bring some balance and some reciprocity. Like what you put in, you'll get out of it, is what I'm feeling. So that's really, really good. And so what's on your mind is this big transitions. You know it's going to take leaving something behind, quitting a former job, ending a certain partnership, relationship. Maybe it's a work one. It could be personal. I'm just not reading it a lot personal in this reading. Um, so you've got that Knight of Wands. You kind of want to race in. You're fighting the urge to race in, make a decision, grab the brass wheel on this thing, the brass ring on this thing. And your environment is the Four of Cups. So in the environment is it's not moving fast enough for you. Whatever this is, it's not moving fast enough for you. It's if it's involving other people to make a decision or to give you information, um, or maybe you don't have your whole family on board with the decision, or your friends aren't on board with the decision. It feels like somebody's not on board or moving fast enough for you. That's what it feels like for me. Take that as you will. Your hopes are getting out of the chaos and moving into greater calm with the Six of Swords. So you definitely want to move on to, in the traditional sentiment of the Six of Swords, calmer waters. So again, I think you had your hands in a lot of pots, felt a lot of responsibility, maybe as a parent, spouse, or just person in your community. And now you're making a decision, not just for yourself, but you're making an important decision that's going to be choosing one way forward and leaving something behind, definitely. The end is the Eight of Pentacles. Possible result is the Eight of Pentacles. So that is really good because that means you're going to find something you really want to work hard at, that you're willing to put in the time and work hard at. So I feel like this is really a career reading, a project reading for you. I'd be curious what you think about that. Aries-Taurus, just to clarify a little bit for you. Oh, and it's about making your dreams come true. Nine of Cups is on the bottom. And leaving the worries behind, because I'm clarifying the main energy of the situation with an Eight of Swords. So that, yes, that obstacle of the Queen of Pentacles was probably to do with worries or unnecessary worries. You want to just simplify your life a little bit more. What is that Eight of Swords about? Oh, it's still leaving something behind. The angst is Eight of Cups, which is leaving something behind that you were formerly invested in emotionally. So this choice is going to definitely entail a Two of Wands choice, like it says right here. It's the this idea of leaving something behind to pursue that other thing. You may not know what that other thing is going to shape up to be. It's taken a chance to some degree, but you're definitely willing at this point to consider leaving something behind that you were used to be putting a lot of energy into. Like clearly, that's what this is about. It could be a project. It could be with other people. Watch that the project might have some difficulties. Listen closely to the signs, communications, personalities that you're dealing with, messages. Five of Swords, Page of Wands. Whoever you're partnering with or you're collaborating with, listen carefully early on just to make sure they are they're right partners for you in this project. And the Two of Wands decision, it's going slower than you think. There could be some blocked communication around it. Just like what I said, something could be held up by a little. And clarity, Page of Swords in the reverse. So just be, again, sure that you're getting all the proper information about this opportunity, this job, this position, this project. Research it well is all I'm saying. So there's a big change coming. I think you're ready for a big change. It just looks like it's just kind of advising you to be a little bit careful. Again, we have a choice with the Two of Pentacles. There's definitely a choice happening. Wow, Stephanie, this does fit really well for you. So it's just, you have been juggling, whoever this is for, you have been juggling and you're putting a stop to that. And I've got the Six of Pentacles again. So you want what's fair. You want to receive as much as you give in this situation, two of them, two Sixes of Pentacles. So for what you've been putting in, whoever this is resonating with, you just want things to be fair and get out of it what you're putting in and simplify things. I definitely feel like you want to simplify things. Again, the Two of Wands. You're going to be making that decision. It's my second Two of Wands. Okay, enough said on that. So what is that thing in your environment? The Four of Cups. What's the nature of that? Okay. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. It could be family. It could be the family that's dragging their feet. If it's a family decision, a friend and family decision. Could be a woman in your life or a paternal or maternal figure. Easily, it could be a mother could be in the mix here in your environment, kind of giving an opinion for some of you. Not sure if you agree with the opinion. They might have a traditional way of looking at things. They might consider you as you were when you were little, not seeing you as the adult that you are, making these choices that you are, you know, family dynamic stuff. Yeah. So, and just again, your motivator is to simplify things, move into calmer waters. Wishes coming true, wishes coming true. I mean, I really think you're aiming for the stars. You're aiming for more recognition. You're aiming for your own goals. You want the whole picture. You want the happy family, you know, environment, the personal relationships to work well. And I think this is really a really, you know, a major arcana like death is in here to say that things that you've got big change on your mind. And when that implements, things won't be the same, but in a good way. I think it's in a good way. And the outcome is an important partnership as well, whether this is at work or personally. Wow. And the outcome might have Lovers and the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, this is definitely an important partnership, which has the potential to be really, really fulfilling in this process too, whether it's support to you, but you know, Ace of Cups is usually saying it's a new one. So I don't know if there's a new one on the horizon, but whether it's at work, it'll be emotionally fulfilling, or whether it's personal, it'll be emotionally fulfilling. But it definitely looks like a really important partnership is also on the horizon coming out of this change. So, hey, everybody, welcome. Hello. Thanks for being here. We had some late arrivals, so I was just like letting you all come into the room. So thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, love this when it happens. So we just talked about death, a major transition, and I have conclusion. Something is definitely ending. There's going to be a return. So this return, and we do have like the Six of Cups. So somebody might be coming back into the picture, or you just might be getting back to yourself. If you've been, you know, putting off yourself or your own needs for a while, the relationship could be with yourself that you're getting back in touch with. But what did we just say? We have two of Wands cards, which are the crossroad cards. And then I also have the crossroad card. So it doesn't get any more obvious than this, that you're in a crossroad situation. So Aries-Taurus, definitely at a crossroad, definitely something ending, something beginning. I'll pull one more oracle for you. This is pretty incredible. It's got a lot of good fortune coming with it. So that should feel good. Maybe even an interesting new partnership or relationship, something really deep. Healer. Wow. And we do have the star here. The healer card. You are a natural healer. It may be time to address more of your wounds from the past. With patience, courage, and compassion, begin cultivating an intention for a deeper personal healing. In this place of intent, soften and open to receiving healing from others and from yourself. As a healed healer, you model self-love, not to endure, but to let go. So I said earlier, like, that it's about healing, it's about wishing, it's about putting attention to you, and that who knows, but this important reconnection and return, even maybe this important relationship could be the one that you're having with you. It may not be external to you. It may be the one that you're having with you. So you never know how these things are going to show up, but this is a really, really fortunate reading. So I wish you a lot of luck with that, Aries-Taurus. And if you're watching this later, not live, please, you know, obviously I appreciate you liking, and also comment. Let me know if this is resonating for you and how. If you're watching this later, I will timestamp these readings so that you have it. So now I'm going to move to Taurus-Gemini. Taurus-Gemini, let me just shuffle up for a second. This reading is the last number of cusps, but if it's something that resonates with you, claim it, and it's your reading. So you know how that goes. Be open and see if something is your something. But these are, I'm doing 4 cusp readings right now, and it's in the title. So I'll shuffle up for a second. And this one is for Taurus-Gemini. Hello, hello. Everybody who's watching, welcome. And we'll put this away. Okay, Taurus-Gemini. One last shuffle here. This is a general Celtic cross. We see if it turns up relationship, career, life, whatever it turns up. So this is Taurus-Gemini, but if it's your reading, it's your reading. And here we go. One more main shuffle. Okay. Taurus-Gemini. Wow, this jumped out. 6 of Gardens, which is the 6 of Pentacles. And again, this is a challenge that came up in the last reading, Queen of Pentacles. Base of the reading is the Sun. Recent past is the 7 of Swords. I don't always like to see that. Something went down. Where that is. On your mind is the 2 of Swords, maybe making the decision, deciding if you're going to really let this go by, if you're going to address something, or maybe just let it go, maybe turn a blind eye to it. Near future is Strength, though, so that's good. Your particular energy is the 4 of Wands. In this deck, the 4 of Fire. In your environment or the situation is the King of Cups. In your emotions, hopes or fears is the Hermit. And potential outcome, jumping out, is the Page of Wands. I'm sorry, Winds. So that's Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, and we will clarify and we'll pull a couple oracles. This is Taurus-Gemini. Bottom of the deck is the beautiful Star. So, you know, definitely some healing. Knight of Pentacles. So could be slow in coming, but there's definitely the opportunity for some healing, or recognition, or wishes coming true. So some goodness coming. It may just be that it's a bit slower. So where you're coming in, your situation and your challenge, your situation is this idea of, I consider it like reciprocity, give and take. Like your situation does involve some give and take. And yet, for some reason, the Queen of Pentacles is the challenge. I'm going to clarify why that is. The base of your reading is the Sun. So you've got something either, I'm feeling like that's more around something coming to light, something being illuminated, something shining a bright light on something. And also in your recent past is the 7 of Swords, which is you might have you might have become aware. It's going to be maybe a very specific reading. But Taurus Gemini, for those of you this is resonating with, I think something has come to light fairly recently. You've become aware of someone or some people or something in your midst that may not have been on the up and up. We'll clarify. May not have been on the up and up. And yet you're deciding if it's a big enough issue to have it affect you, if you can, you know, cast it aside for now, if you want it to derail you or not, if you need to make a decision based on it. But I do think that it's about a certain person, and I almost feel like somebody might be kind of entering the scene to ask for your forgiveness. That's what I kind of feel like this. It's not the traditional meaning of the card, but I feel like somebody might be, this is like somebody's offering you the gift of the flowers, like offering you a compliment, offering you something maybe to put themselves in good graces with you. The challenge is, are you going to be generous about it? And are you going to, or even consciously deny that it was that big an issue? In your near future, no matter what you decide, it looks like you're going to be, you know, come out ahead and strong. I mean, it looks like you're not going to do anything impulsively. You're not going to be beaten down by this. You have strength around this. That's a really positive thing. You've got strength in the sun in your reading. Well, you could be dealing with a Leo, so there's that, but it doesn't need to be that. And you know, and your own energy in this situation is also the Four of Wands. So this definitely has to do with, you know, something you want to move forward on in either a relationship, or I feel like something's happening that you just want harmony and stability in your family group. And whatever happened, it's almost like, I don't need this to disrupt. I would almost like to cast that out and just see the brighter side of this. So something just feels like it's ascended on the situation. And I don't know if you're going to let it get the better of you. I think you're not. I think you're focused on harmony and stability. In your environment is the King of Cups. So male or female, there's somebody who is a generous head of the community, partner to you, somebody who's willing to support you emotionally, be understanding, advisory. So I mean, I think there's a really good figure in your environment, or a good energy like that, one or more people. But there's an energy of the King of Cups, probably one person that is, you know, supportive and positive. I keep hearing advice or giving you advice around a situation that could be troubling you. In your hopes or fears is the Hermit. You want even more advice. I think you're seeking advice. I think you're seeking insight and advice, and maybe you need some time to process the solution to whatever it is that you're dealing with. The Queen of Pentacles is your obstacle. I'm going to clarify. And the ultimate outcome could be the Page of Swords. So you might be trying to uncover some information, and I think you will. Whatever it is, whatever you need answers to, whether it's insight or an answer to your problem. I think you're perplexed with something that you are, definitely a challenge, definitely rocking the stability around you, but you're really after almost like like a little mini detective trying to find out the solution to the issue. You've got good supportive people around you. It's just, I don't know what's with this. I've got to go right to the Seven of Swords. What was that in your recent, a Queen of Swords and the Devil? Recent past. There's a force in your life, or a person, or a negative person that was trying to get away with something, and I feel like you cut it out. I feel like you bypassed it, moved away from it. It was a negative draw on you, like hard to cut away from. So you may not have completely resolved it, and they may not even know all of what happened, but I feel like you did something about it. Death. I feel like you ended it. I feel like you changed out of it. The still lingering on your mind is the Two of Swords. Like, do I fully know the impact, or do I kind of just bypass it completely? Did leave you with some aftertaste, whatever the situation was. I don't know what the situation is, but what's on your mind is doing whatever you can for balance and harmony, temperance, and whatever you can for abundance, family, goodness of the family unit, goodness of the community. Again, like you're trying to release any of your fears around, any of your angst around this past situation and move forward. Definitely about moving forward and gaining greater stability, maybe even some information that you're not sure you have yet about a troubling situation. I've got 6 of Pentacles on top of 6 of Pentacles as your main situation. And the Knight of Pentacles. So you would like the situation to right itself. It's just not happening fast enough. It will. Whatever you're thinking about that's troubling you, Taurus, Gemini, you feel stuck over it, but it will. I've got Strength again. So this is definitely, it's just confirming itself all over the place. Strength in your near future. So you're going to come out okay from whatever this thing is that might be, angst brewing for you. You are, and that's why the base of the reading has the Sun, because something's going to be illuminated. It's going to make sense to you and bring some peace of mind, I think, to the situation. I don't know what the situation, and I have the Hermit again. Hermit and Hermit, I mean, it's like I'm double on everything. So I think the Sun and the illumination is actually going to come from you. You're going to gain an important insight about whatever the situation is. What's the nature of this situation? I don't know if it's all about this end of this shady person that you kind of put an end to. I feel like there's something else here. Turn for the better, getting unstuck with a Wheel of Fortune. A Page of Swords again. It's definitely like you had to find out something. You definitely had to find something out, and I think it's to do with your family. You're coming from a place of wanting stability, Queen of Wands, and to release any, again, hardship in this situation. The King of Cups in your environment. 3 of Wands. 2 of Swords. I have 2 of Swords. It seems to be like almost every card is repeating itself. But in your environment is the nature of wanting to think to the future and let go of the past, not wanting to dwell on the past if it had difficulty around it. And one more card on this King of Cups. I mean, that's usually a positive energy. I think the King of Cups is going to help you move forward. There's a figure that's going to help you move forward. Insightful, kind, considerate, compassionate. May not be overly emotional, but definitely a positive figure. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of the dark night of the soul, kind of 9 of Swords. You're wrestling with something that's pretty troublesome. 7 of Swords again. Something snuck up on you that you weren't aware of. It continues to be in your midst. You're doing the best you can with it. But I think you seriously put a stop to it with the King of Swords, Devil, and Death card right there. I think you put a stop to it, but sometimes you put a stop to things and then the energy lingers for a little bit. So this is Taurus, Gemini. In your hopes and fears is judgment. You want the right answer. You want the right solution. You may need to go within to get it. It may come from your own insight, but you want see some tangible new movement in what looks like it could have been a stuck situation. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's turning in your favor, and your ability to shut down something that was not either ethical or just really drain on you, or a person who was a drain or whatever. Your Queen of Swords and Death card from the past was really healthy. Does it mean you're completely done with that energy? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. But whatever ended is good that it ended. Looks like you're going to be going within. You need to kind of reconcile this difficult situation. It may have to do with family. You may also be getting sage advice from somebody. And I have the Sun in your outcome, and I have the Sun at the base of your reading. So we know that graces positivity. And a little bit of rest for you as well, Four of Swords, and need to kind of take a beat and, you know, take care of yourself and rejuvenate. So Taurus, Gemini, whatever it is you're wrestling with, whatever endings you had, it was for the right reasons. Not everybody could be trusted. Not all the information you need was revealed to you, but you're getting it. And you just want stability. Some of it does have to do with healthy, happy family, and it's happening. And you have a lot of good omens so far in this reading. Offer. Could be an offer. Something creative. It could be a creative solution. Yeah, it could be still a lingering negative emotion of abandonment here from whatever that shifty energy was in your past. Soulmate and release. So yeah, it was supposed to happen. Whatever the difficulty was with a person that maybe disappointed you or was upsetting or toxic or whatever it was, I feel like I think that's the soulmate kind of lesson thing that happened that was painful, and there's a need for a release. I know this was circular, this reading, so I'm hoping that you got something out of it, Taurus, Gemini. So you can let me know. Hey guys, please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you being here. Little encouragement would be always welcome. And the reader begs for the thumbs up. I'm not begging. I'm not begging. No, you know, it's really not like that. What else? Masculine, the masculine. Interesting. Our masculine side looks outward to explore, understand, and control the world to make it safe and sustaining for those in our care. See, I really feel that way. I feel like you're caring for somebody important to you. Our balanced masculine is our internal strength and fortitude to battle and negotiate, advance and retreat, hermit, and gain strength internally and fortitude to battle and negotiate, advance and retreat, to solidify our community. Wow. Secure masculine builds bridges of trust, not ego, for the future betterment of all. So I think that couldn't say that better, because it's all about, you know, gaining temperance, stability, harmony, Four of Wands, stability, harmony, strength. If you're feeling frustrated over some predicament, you've done a lot of right things to move yourself past it. And I think the masculinity card is saying, watch getting too heated or, you know, triggered, that whatever you're doing that kind of comes from your wise place is the right way to go. And you've got a couple suns here. So I just feel like whatever the harder road was to get through this thing, Taurus, Gemini, you know, some good things are probably coming. So that's very good. Not without its challenges, but it sounds like you're on the right track. So let's see. I'm going to do some shuffling, say hello. So thanks for being here, guys. Giving myself a little bit of a break in my day to hop on and talk to you again, because it's been a while. I said I was going to get back on as soon as possible after the last one. Just life intervened. You know how that goes. So next is Cancer, Leo. Hey guys. Hey Joker. How y'all doing? This is Cancer, Leo. So if there's any Cancer Leos in the house, let me know. Cancer, Leo, not present. Bueller, old movie. That's dating me. Does anybody know the movie Ferris Bueller? You know Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Thank you. Okay. This is for Cancer, Leo. Cancer, Leo. Hello, hello. These will be time-stamped. Cancer, Leo, this is a Celtic cross. Whatever shows up, shows up. I've had career already this morning. I've had relationship. And the last one I feel was really family, like something to do with family members. Definitely think so for Taurus, Gemini. Okay, Cancer, Leo, what's going on for you? End of, well, beginning of May for the next few weeks. You know that we have a retrograde coming up? I don't even want to think about it. I can't even believe like we have another retrograde coming up. I think Pluto's in retrograde right now. Okay, Cancer, Leo. We have the Chariot. Obstacle is war or the Emperor. Oh, wow. Some heavy majors already. Base of the reading is death. 3 majors, arcanas. 5 of swords, recent past. I'm calling the winds swords. There's 3 different suits that are different in this deck. One of them is pentacles or gardens. 10 of pentacles is on your mind. And let's see. Just needed more room on my table. Near future is the Page of Pentacles or Gardens. You are in the energy of the 2 of Swords. And the environment is the Page of Cups. Hopes and fears is the Hierophant. And potential outcome is the Queen of Swords. Let's see what this is all about. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit, which might have been the last one. Queen of Cups upside down and the 10 of Wands. Could be a heated or a very emotional situation that's requiring some calm and introspection, but let's see. So an intense situation. The situation is in the energy of the Chariot, interestingly, and the obstacle is the Emperor. So there's definitely, you know, traditionally the 5 of Swords in your recent past and the obstacle being the Emperor, but it's depicted by the war. And we know that the 5 of Swords is a battle. It feels like you're trying to make positive movement on something. You're trying to make positive movement on something, Cancer, Leo. We'll see what area of your life this is. But it looks like you are getting blocked by forceful energy. I don't know if it's yours. It could be outside of you. A change needs to happen to move you out of this angstful, tumultuous, battling battle that you're in with potentially a big figure. Could be a male figure. It could be a paternal figure like a father, boss, leader. Could be society too, because we also do have the Hierophant in your emotions. But a big change is coming. Death is at the root of your reading. There is a battle that you just experienced. What's on your mind is getting to some abundance, getting to some fulfillment, both, you know, work, community, relationship. You kind of feel like it's time to really right the scales, to right the situation. Justice is not here. I just feel like that's part of what we're looking at here is you want to move ahead, and that's part of the Chariot and the 10 of Pentacles. You want to move ahead. You want to make your plans. You want to achieve your dreams. You know that a change really has to happen, either for you, like a personal transformation or whatever. Your energy, though, is a little stuck with the 2 of Swords. Something in your midst you may not be seeing or acknowledging the full picture about. I'm laughing. Bueller. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing. Somebody gets my jokes. So in your midst is the Jester of Tides. So the Page of Cups. So somebody who's a little more lighthearted, that energy of fun, lightness, maybe romance is in your midst. What's in your emotions is, I don't think you're going to be distracted. I think it's like a distraction that you're not going to be distracted from. I think that you're wanting you don't want to be distracted. I think you want structure, figuring out whatever this challenge is for you. In your near future, you have the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of playing energy of people here. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords. I gotta clarify here. What's really going on? Okay, Cancer, Leo, what is really going on here? It's like you're on your way to, it's like there's a stuck energy here. There's a battle energy here. And what is this obstacle of the Emperor? It's like a win. There's definitely a win-lose happening here. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's somebody who definitely might have betrayed you, or a situation might have betrayed you, and you're wanting to release that. Ten of Swords in the reverse. A lot was going on. I feel like there's a lot going on, and you want victory. We've got the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. You are striving for victory in this situation. I don't know if there's a competitive aspect here, or you just want to come out okay. What's this about? Queen of Wands. You want to come out. You want to come out strong and healed. Then start and get the credit that you deserve. So interestingly, Cancer, Leo, you know, something feels almost like a little bit of a competition for me. I don't know why. You want to come out ahead. You want to get your just desserts. I said that earlier. You want to even the playing field. You want karma to take its place. The change in the Death card, Knight of Pentacles, and Strength. Wow. You want to move steadily toward, again, like I see that as success to me right now, mastering your environment, mastering your impulses, mastering things that'll pull you off your course. Even this Page of Cups, I don't know if you're going to give that energy the time of day. The battle, what's the nature of this battle or this struggle that you've been wrestling with? What's the nature of it? King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Huh. Could literally be with somebody that is in the family, could be a partner of some sort, leader of a family, could even be a patriarch of a family that there's a struggle with. For some of you, this is really specific. Cancer, Leo, for some of you, there might be male energy. It doesn't have to be a male, but might be an energy in the family that has caused some rift here. And burden, because you have on your mind another Ten of Pentacles, and it's almost like you don't want to mess with it anymore. You want to drop the burden, but you don't want to take a big risk or look like a fool in this situation. Somebody might have made you look like a fool. What's that about? And actually taking advantage of your generosity. Cancer, Leo, somebody might have taken advantage of your generosity. And your environment is that Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Devil. Somebody might have an exterior that's very flirty, loving, positive, you know, sweet, but at the heart of the matter, they kind of come and go as fast as they came, they go. And they could be the potential to bring kind of problems and toxicity. So isn't that interesting? A Page of Cups just went south really fast. It's like, how does that happen? How does a Page of Cups energy get clarified with caution? I think in this case, it looks like somebody could be masking, and the situation that you're walking into with the energy of the Two of Swords is don't be fooled. And again, we had the Fool in reverse. Don't be fooled by something that's right in front of your nose. Take the blindfold off, see whatever's really going on here. Cancer, Leo. In your emotions is the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So the need to tap your wisdom for sure, tap your intuition and your insight. Hanged Man, you know, it may involve taking a pause to to definitely tap your insight. Lovers, an important relationship is in play here. Potential outcome is the Queen of Swords. So this idea, again, of seeing something for what it is. Seeing something for what it is that'll lead you to something better. Again, Two of Swords. We just had the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Swords. So you will do that. You will wrestle with this idea of, do you need to cut something out that's not right for you? You're gonna wrestle with it, Cancer, Leo, to see if you're gonna really see it for what it is. Because there's something in here that's not quite right, that was pulling you down, that was in your way to victory. A big change is at the foot of this reading that needs to happen. Could be some toxicity in your midst, but you're going to see it hopefully for what it is. And again, important relationship is involved here. Twice it landed on the Lovers. Okay, so let me pull a couple oracles for you, Cancer, Leo. This one's going long. Wow, this one's going long. Okay. Divine Masculine. I pulled the Lovers twice. So it's definitely an important male figure. Grief, the need to let go and let go of something. Death card might be a matter of, grief doesn't always mean the answer is a no. It doesn't always mean negative. When we think of kind of change and ending something or letting go of something, the idea of grief or grieving something, it can be a positive way of transitioning out of something that wasn't supposed to be for you or is no longer for you. So I think it's calling up in your own divine masculine energy to be okay, making a decision, taking a decision, letting something go, going through whatever grieving process. The key thing about a grieving process, though, is to remind yourself, if you're ending something, Cancer, Leo, is what do you get to take with you? You get to leave certain things behind that are no longer for you, but every situation is an opportunity to learn, even if begrudgingly we have to learn something, is to take something with you. So I think it's totally about examining that. When lifelong dreams fail to come true, you finally know that dreams have no obligation to fulfill you. Awaken from your dreamy illusions and sentimentality. Remember, you are a magical creative being. Open your eyes to see the real world of life, love, and light, waiting for your acceptance. You can be living the dream and just not dreaming it. It could be right in front of you. And yeah, something could have disappointed you. And I think I use those words. Something could have disappointed you. But the bottom line is you have the ability to make the best of that situation, see it for what it is, heal out of it. So I hope that makes sense. This was just definitely like a spontaneous read of a role of almost not channeling, but channeling the cards, I guess. So that was Cancer, Leo. And next I am going to read for last one for now, which is, and you know what, I'll pull an extra card when I get to my last one. But this is for Libra-Scorpio. Libra-Scorpio. What is going on for Libra-Scorpio? Are any Libra-Scorpios around? You're so welcome. Uh-oh. Okay. Any Libra-Scorpios around? Okay. Virgo, Libra, you're a cusp of beauty. Sarah. I'm a cusp of beauty too, as if you, most of you know that by now. Okay. This is for Libra-Scorpio. And let's see what's happening for you. Celtic cross, whatever comes up. I always say, and I say it in my write-up, even though you can't see the write-up right now, but I'm going to put in there with the timestamps. Even though I'm doing cusp readings, if you're here, I always believe you're here for a reason, and this could be a reading. And just claim it if it's your reading. If it's like, wow, that's exactly what I'm dealing with right now. And that doesn't really matter what sign you are. I mean, how many of us know? I mean, tell me if you know all the signs in your chart. I don't. I know a bunch of them, but I don't know all of them. Okay. Libra-Scorpio. Okay. What's going on for you? Current situation is the Page of Pentacles. Obstacle is the Three of Pentacles. Base of the reading is the Four of Pentacles or Gardens. Gardens or Pentacles. This is an interesting. This is like, you know how the Four of Pentacles is like a control, you know, holding on tight to things. This is definitely like wanting to control things. He's the puppeteer. Base of the reading, Libra-Scorpio, is the puppeteer or Four of Pentacles. Recent past is the Nine of Swords. So definitely something troubling you in the recent past. We've got Three Pentacles here. The Hanged Man is on your mind. In this deck, it's the Drowned. Near future is the War or Emperor. And you're in the energy of the Five of Swords. And your environment is the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, I shuffled these really good. In your hopes and fears is the Two of Swords. You're hoping this won't be a drama. You really don't want a drama out of this situation, Libra-Scorpio. And the potential outcome is the Four of Cups. So definitely calmer, maybe almost too calm, too mundane, maybe a little boring. We'll see. But the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Never boring with a Queen of Wands. So Libra-Scorpio, bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Interesting. So Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. I think you're in a situation where you're a student, you want to learn, you want to show your worth. I feel like, you know, again, I'm not sure if this is a relationship reading. It might be a career reading. We'll see how it goes when I clarify. But I think it's deciding about a change, but also wanting to have a major say in something that's coming. Something's been keeping you up late at night, been worrying you about a particular situation. It could be a project, a team, people that you're supposed to be collaborating with. You're not sure if you want to collaborate with them. Could be at work, could be in life. What's on your mind is something is stuck. It may be stuck for this period that I'm reading for. It may stay stuck. I'm not sure if it's going to unstick. Something seems to be on hold. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from an opportunity. Maybe it's a job. Let's see. What is the core of the situation? Well, 2 of Cups. Hierophant. And the 4 of Swords. So for now, I'm feeling like it's not a romantic situation. I'm thinking it's an important partnership. Could be a work partnership. So it could be somebody who wants you to join them in an opportunity, a project, a career opportunity. I'm not getting like a love vibe off of this for some reason. Communication is blocked or slow or not coming in. It's causing you to pause for sure. It's feeling out of control for you. I think not having an answer right now, Libra-Scorpio, it feels kind of out of control for you. We know the Scorpio side of you probably likes control. Because at the base of the reading, you have that Queen of Wands energy. You want to create, you want to grow, you want to build, you want to get going, you want to lead, you want to inspire. And you haven't gotten the memo about what's happening next. You want to release that. If you're having any angst or any petty feelings about things not going as you would like, maybe you would do it better, or maybe someone's just disappointing you in this process. You want to let that go and move on, but it's lingering with you. Something is lingering with you. And I have 2 Queen of Wands here. Under the deck too is the Queen of Wands. That's you. I feel like that's your energy, wanting to create, go, lead, do, learn, grab an opportunity. What is the nature of your concerns? Moon. Oh, Moon in reverse. Somebody's definitely not revealing some information. Something is being kept from you. Or for some of you, there's an emotional element happening in your family. There's some upheaval in your family that's getting in the way of this new job, career, project that's got you kind of off to the side, preoccupied. It's off to this. It could be to do with kids. It could be to do with parents. It could be to do with the family unit, but or something in the community or your community, your tribe in some way. But I feel like that's like a side distraction that's draining your energy while you're trying to consider if you're making the right move personally, career-wise, or for yourself or for the family. It's not happening as fast as you would like. Justice is on your mind. Getting unstuck and getting to the right answer is on your mind. And again, studying this family situation is on your mind. The situation that is the conflict is that's worrying you, 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. It's around this new opportunity. It's definitely weighing up this new opportunity. Something about this new opportunity. Is it going to last? Is it going to yield the right results? Is it going to be short-term only? Is it going to be long-term? That's what I'm feeling. Libra-Scorpio. In your environment is the Page of Cups. Passionate new inspiration. Emotionally fulfilling, and a King of Pentacles. So somebody, this could be the leader, this could be the person, the boss, is going to offer you this potential offer coming here that you're already entertaining. I feel it's a new beginning, and you don't have all the pieces of the puzzle yet, but there is somebody in your environment that's going to help be your benefactor or supporter and make something happen that could be a new start. I think there's something still troubling you that you're preoccupied with, to do with family maybe. In your hopes and fears, you have the 2 of Swords. So there's something that either this decision, King of Cups. The second time I pulled this and didn't say anything, but the Knight of Wands in reverse. King of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse. That's an interesting combination. And the 5 of Wands is a conflict. No wonder, because these are very conflicting energies. Wow, I'm just having a hard time with this. 5 of Cups, letting go some sorrow around some. I feel like this is like one person. I feel like somebody on your mind, in your midst, has the potential at times to be the King of Cups for you. Somebody who's understanding, giving, loving, and yet at the same time, they can change their personality. So I feel like it's somebody who's unpredictable. You might be dealing with somebody who's unpredictable. So they're one way one minute and another way another minute. They kind of can come and go. The heart of the matter, they mean well. But when they are in that mode, they can cause arguments. Let me see what else around this emotional energy for you. Libra-Scorpio. Yeah, you want to hang your hat on something. You want to think of the future. You want a stabilizing force. And I think that what's in your midst is something that's not a stabilizing force, or not dependable, not consistent. The end result is, though, that things are going to calm down. And you're going to release some of your expectations and some of your need to know everything. And the Devil. There's a need to get unhooked from that energy that's unpredictable, that may not always feel supportive or consistent. Five of Swords. Yeah, that's causing an argument. Petty arguments, ego. Could be somebody involved that's like that. You're just trying to make a good decision. It looks like you have an opportunity to take a new opportunity that could offer you so many new beginnings and good stuff. And it would offer you the opportunity to move into calmer water and get out of some of this chaos. And again, we have the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. What I really feel like is happening, if you would have the ability to move on from the tumultuous, difficult thing, you have the potential for the brand new, brighter thing. And you do have the Eight of Cups, but it's in the reverse, like hold on to something. And you have a couple of these Four of Pentacles holding on to something. So it feels like your desire to hold on to the past or hold on to this maybe known familiar thing that's not maybe as positive might be just keeping you a little stuck from the new thing. That's what I'm feeling. But I mean, there's bright, shiny new opportunities, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So what will that be? A couple oracles for you. Let's see. A couple oracles. Libra-Scorpio. Separation. It might mean ending something. Guide or Hermit. You might have to really do some soul searching here. One more. When this, when third party comes up out of the blue, I don't know, I laugh at the most inopportune times. So there could be a third person that has entered into the situation that caused the angst that I feel you need to release. And you were willing to give the benefit of the doubt. The situation was definitely causing angst. But it seems like to get to your bright, shiny new opportunity, you might need to come to terms with moving on from something. Bright, new, shining opportunity. You might need to come to terms with something that wasn't working, which is really, really hard to do. That's what I'm feeling. Easier said than done. One more oracle for you, Libra-Scorpio. Hi, Ariana. Welcome, welcome. Libra-Scorpio. This is dreaming again. When lifelong dreams fail to come true, you finally know that dreams have no obligation to fulfill you. Awaken from your dreamy illusions and sentimentality. Remember, you are the magical creative being. Open your eyes to see the real world of life, love, and light waiting for your acceptance. And you could be living the dream. So instead of putting all your eggs in this basket that looks like it's had a potential to be disappointing, it's time to really realize that you're the manifester of your own situation. And the feminine, the quality of the feminine in both men and women is the best epitomized by receptivity and sensitivity. Feminine is compassionate and intuitive. She passively listens without agendas or expectation and creates channels of acceptance that remove barriers to wholeness. Extend your feminine nature to all in peace, healing, and gratitude. So I think the ability to move on is very clearly coupled with your ability to be compassionate, not only with yourself, but when you can get to it, that compassion and that forgiveness for the situation that didn't hold up to what you were hoping, and to create your own insight, your own dreams, and move forward, because you have a lot of really good stuff in your future. So that's what it looks like for me, Libra-Scorpio. So with that, for all you patient listeners, watchers, I will take a couple randoms from you. If anybody has a question they want answered, if you're still watching, anybody have a question they want answered? I will do one, or I'm just going to pull a general for you. Hello, hello. Another general card. Okay, let me just get rid of this. I'm gonna like pull out a whole new deck, get new energy out here for the general. Almost done. Okay, general energies. Let's see. I'm going to make it the old-fashioned Rider-Waite. Oh, you're both Leo Virgo? Huh. A love reading. Brandy, do you want a love reading? Ariana wants a love reading. Brandy, do you want a love reading? Because if you both want a love reading and you're both Leo Virgos, we could really tie in this energy. How's that? We'll just call it a relationship reading and you can take it however you want. Sure. You'll take whatever you can get. Okay. You and your person, I'm going to do a 9-card quickie for you. Not even just one card. How's that? Okay. I'm going to do a quick one for Sarah. On your mission. Wow. Sarah, on your mission, you have some choices. You have some decisions to make. It's going to involve letting go of bad or old feelings about something and making a really big change, a really big transformation. Okay, that's a quickie for you for some energies around your path. So on the relationship for Ariana and Brandy, and this will be my last reading, relationship. It could be a twin flame. It could be your important person. It could be a relationship of any kind that you, let's tune into who you have in your mind or the nature of who you have in your mind. It's a relationship reading for whoever needs it right now. Your person. Just going to tune in a bit to their energy and what you need to know. The past energy is the 9 of Pentacles, or that energy of freedom, separateness, independence. Current energy with this person is the Wheel of Fortune. So it is shifting, changing, probably for the better. What's on their mind is the 3 of Cups. So that could be a reunion. It could be hanging out, going out, celebrating. Let's pull another one. What's the nature of the 3 of Cups on their mind in this relationship reading for whoever? Taking a chance. Kind of just no baggage, going out, celebrating. It could be reuniting, but it doesn't have to be. What's on their mind is definitely a connection of some kind and starting to take a chance. They see you. Oh, they think you walked away. They think you walked away. They think you walked away. They think you made a decision to walk away, that you were making, you were doing what you had to do, maybe to heal, maybe to take care of yourself, but they see you as somebody who came to a big decision, maybe almost like a spiritual decision that you had to make and put a pause in this situation. Maybe it's not a forever walk away. What's in their heart is the Emperor. So they might be walled up a little with boundaries and stuff because they saw that you were walking away. Where they see the two of you going in the future is the Hermit. They're not sure. They're having conflict over it. They need to tap into what they really want to do. I think the clarity is not quite there. You might be dealing with somebody who needs to make a choice or doesn't know what they want per se, doesn't want to deal with it, maybe doesn't want to deal with the emotional side of it. What you don't see around this situation is the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot more love in this picture and compassion and feelings than they're letting on, is what I feel. You don't, oh my gosh. I clarified that with the 2 of Cups. So if you were wondering if this is an important relationship and if there's love there, there's love there. Wow. Advice from this reading, from this tarot. What do you need to know? That's what you don't know, but what's the advice? Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess why I had that reaction? What do you think I saw? Like bizarre. Anybody want to guess the major arcana that popped out? Your advice is the devil. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Is that to be aware that this is toxic? 2 cards. Okay. This is what I'm getting. Your advice is the devil, and to be realistic. Be realistic. This may not be healthy for you. You may not have the ability to manifest Empress in the reverse. And it might really be time to drop the burden here, that what you're holding on to might feel exciting or necessary in the one hand, but may not be the right relationship, that you have the ability to drop the burden and drop the stress around it. There is definitely, not to say this isn't a soul contract. It just looks complicated. I mean, whoever's identifying with this reading is like super complicated. Potential outcome. Still juggling it. But Queen of Swords. You or the other person might cut this loose. You're going to get over any loss that's associated with it. This might be coming to a head. This might be coming to a head. What else? One more card. Or not right now. It's on its way to coming to a head, but you've got a bit of insight that needs to come. I think what I'm feeling like is really important relationship, soul contract, complicated. They thought you were walking away. You feel sometimes it's really the right thing to walk away. There's somebody who likes a lot of control. Might be difficult to deal with. You definitely had your independence from each other not too distant past. So toxic nature that's not always healthy here. You try to cut it out, but you kind of come back. Seems like there's this infinite loop that might just keep circling back, you know, this infinity loop until somebody really gets to their rope's end, until somebody really gets some epiphany and just decides, you know what, I can't take this anymore. And that's funny because the Hanged Man is in the result spot and then surrender, and Hangman can be about surrender. So surrendering to a higher power on this, surrendering to what's supposed to happen and healing yourself. Because when you heal yourself, you're going to make the right answers. So if you're feeling like you're putting a lot of energy external to yourself on what's that person doing, what's going to happen next, what's going to happen in the relationship next, I think what this is saying to me is more right answers, more rightness of the situation will come when you do the healing of what's kind of making you so pushed and pulled in this. You might be deceiving yourself. They might be deceiving you, and you need to get back to the heart of the matter, which is to do for you. To do for you. Release the ties that bind. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say goodbye. And it should resonate with you. If it's your reading, claim your reading, because, right, we just don't always fit into those neat boxes. So this could resonate for you. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back soon, probably with just a quick reading here and there to kind of come on a little bit more. You're very welcome. Nice to see you. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. If you're a mom, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Bye.